Look for the Gummy Bear album in stores on November 13th with lots of music, videos, and extras.
I made almost $3,000 just because I talked about the incredible Gassy meme on YouTube.
You what?
That is something I would never have ever thought that I would say in my entire life, let alone even grasp the thought of even grasping the vocal cords to even say that sentence. Now, what is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video, right? And this time, hopefully the mic should not be like just absolutely just tearing through your ears, right? So excuse me on that part, right? But yeah, look, today I wanted to talk about something that I've really been wanting to discuss about, and that is just how much this stupid video has made me an ad revenue so far, right? And look, this has been a question that I've been asked like through my friends, through people from like my YouTube comments, people from Discord. You know, I get asked this question a lot because right now this video is sitting over 500k views. Yes, 500k views, and then it is still growing. It is still growing, and it's still getting comments. You know, there's still comments on there still making fun of me. There are comments out here making fun of me because I didn't get straight to the point enough, even though there are timestamps for you to actually, you know, skip forward through. But sure.
Read.
But listen, you know, comments aside, right? This video has been actually just changing my life in the most weird ways, right? Because it literally has brought so much unwanted attention, but it's also brought in a lot of money. For those of you who just want to get straight to the point, you know, me talking about the money, I'm gonna have a timestamp for you that's in the screen, not just in the loading screen, not just in like in this corner right here, all right? I will have it up in there for you. So if you want to get straight to the point, I will have it for you. But yeah, this is honestly something I've always been wanting to show, but it wasn't the greatest time to show it, right? Because now it has been over a month since the video dropped, and now I can confidently say that I now want to show how much I've made and just how much it has changed me, all right? And look, once again, you guys, I just want to make this like just as a video for just people to just fully grasp the idea of just how YouTube like money works, all right? Maybe not entirely 100%. Like, this is just so that people can learn that if you just talk about the most weird stuff that you may think may not get views, you might get rewarded for it. Hey, you never know. You could be next. You could be next. All right, so let's start off with this, right? So how much money is Incredible Gassy making me right now? And right now, the total number is $2,475. Right? That's the exact amount I made from that video. And with this, I've literally gotten over 2,500 subscribers while also having the video be over 500k views. And 500k views is a lot, especially because this video is over 20 minutes long. There's gonna be a ton of ads, and there's gonna be like a ton of like people just watching it, right? So the main reason why it's at $2,475 is because there's just a lot of ads in the video. Like, YouTube loves to promote like really long like videos, like they really do. It's because they want people to immigrate from YouTube Shorts to like regular like long form content. So and also, fun fact, when I uploaded this video, right, the day after I woke up, right, it immediately got over 100k views. Like, when I first uploaded the video, it got around like 50 views, like, you know, in the first hour, and then like in the fifth hour, like 200 views. All right, nothing too crazy, right? But then after like I went immediately to wake up, right, it was 100k views, and I immediately like freaked the fuck out because I was just like, what? Like, why? Like, what? Why? Like, out of all videos, this one needed to go viral? Like, what?
Your children.
They love me.
It felt gross to make over like at least $2,000 and almost $500 just because of that video, right? Like, I literally made a McDonald's minimum wage like salary in a month, in 3 days. Also, by the way, the video took only 3 days to make, so that's why it felt even more gross than it already did. But listen, this wasn't the only video that I made about Incredible G, right, and some other things, right? I also had a ton of other videos just go viral as well. We had like the Sean Schimmel one, and we had like the female LTG one, which equally made more money. And I even did like an incredible Gassy situation is crazy video, you know, it kind of meant to parody a critical, right? And that video made $62 with only 20k views, but I got 300 subs from it. So, you know what? Pretty cool. You know, I thought it was just a standard slop video, but I guess some people have a certain kink for that, I guess. I don't know. And also, we have to keep it in mind, right? That my incredible Gassy videos were on the hype list, the trending tab, kind of. So, it was really weird to be on the front page and having, like, me talk about incredible Gassy. And that was, like, on front page. And that was so weird, man. It's just like, why? Like, why? Like, 500k people really think to themselves, I am going to click on an incredible Gassy video about a Mexican dude in his 20s. Talk about a stupid meme from TikTok. I really don't know what goes through y'all's heads. I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. But thank you, because I appreciate it, even if it's negative or positive. Now, the whole reason why I'm not talking about like fully in depth, like how these like numbers work, like how does the ad revenue work, right, is because I think it's in YouTube's guidelines to just not talk about that. So I'm going to stray away from that. But I'm sure for those experts out there who know the YouTube algorithm more than me, I'm sure they can explain it a lot more than me. Now, for those of you that are curious, right, like in the month of October, right, I uploaded so many videos, right, and like I said before, right, I had so many videos go viral for no reason. Like, not just incredible Gassy, right? And with the total amount, you know, with all the views and all the subs counting, right? I literally made $3,361 in the month of October. Which is just... I don't even know what to say. I'm straight up honest. That's pretty good. Like, for 10,000 subscribers, that's pretty good. A lot of people who have 10,000 subscribers cannot even reach at least $100. All right, and I'm speaking that from experience because I had other channels in the past. You know, I also help out some channels out in there too, and they barely seem to like just break even $100, right? So the fact that I was getting paid to just talk about really weird stuff on the internet was just it was weird, man. It was weird. Like, you guys gotta realize, right? I come from a background where making this sort of money is unusual. It's just very unusual. And I know for some of you saying, oh man, this dude's gonna blow on his money like on like really unknown substances and like really bad stuff, right? And it may come as a shock, but like I actually just reinvest all of the money that I get from YouTube into just buying better equipment, you know, cameras, you know, keyboards, like, you know, streaming materials, right? I reinvest a lot of my YouTube revenue to my equipment, right? Just to make quality videos, all right? And I'm not trying to make the best YouTube videos, but I'm just trying to make videos that I can just watch and people can watch, right? And for those who are just going to ask, right? Yes, I did have a job before this, right? And I still kind of technically do it because I still from time to time do DoorDash deliveries and I do Uber. So that was keeping me afloat for a while, but having this money on the side too was honestly pretty great. It's pretty great, right? And I know a lot of people get uncomfortable when someone like literally just like jump scares them with how much money they made, right? But I don't really see it that way because it's just money, and I don't really think it's really that baller, right? But you know, just in my humble opinion, I just think like it's just money. Like, you know, it's a job. Like YouTube could be a job for some people, but it is what it is, right? And look, man, I don't want to make this video too long, right? Because I feel like we've been dragging it too much right now. But the fact that I was able to make a video, right, that was on the trending page, that was being reacted by Pyrocynical, and that was like getting memes of it on TikTok, right? And the fact that it led to me like getting almost like $3,000, almost $4,000 is just it's so insane to me. And honestly, you guys have to be thankful, right? Because if I was a much more evil, more despicable person, right, I would have made Incredible Gassy like over an hour long and gotten as 4 times the ad revenue, and that would have been like, oh, that would have been like lowered my reputation as a person even more. All right, I am not that evil. All right, not that evil is the key word here. But like, thank you to all of you who you know, supported like those videos, man, because it legit has changed like some of my equipment from that I'm using right now. Like this mic right here and the webcam that I'm using right now, that was all thanks to you guys that I was able to buy that, because I'm telling you, the Uber and DoorDash money wasn't really like baller, right? But it was enough for me to just, you know, survive, to, you know, pay some bills, right? But this was good and that was good. So I really am grateful because the fact that the incredible Gassy was a hero all along, but I just could not see it. It's pretty beautiful. I won't lie. Heroes do exist in the most unconventional ways, but you guys are the real heroes. That's just pretty much just what I wanted to talk about today. Hopefully a pretty short video, and honestly, you guys just have yourselves a damn good one, and peace out, y'all.